skeptic, Fred. You're in denial.
The original Craft holds a special place in my heart, and what's not to like about it? Ripe with 90s nostalgia, a stellar cast that includes Fairuza Balk, Robin Tooney, Neve Campbell, and Rachel True, a cautionary storyline about friendship and the danger of power. The Craft is a classic, and Craft Legacy has big shoes to fill. I just watched the trailer to Craft Legacy, and honestly, I'm not impressed, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be good. It just means that I'm naturally skeptical when it comes to remakes or making sequels of movies that have already done it so well. But let's watch it together and I'll tell you how I feel about the trailer scene by scene. So this film is being produced by Blumhouse, and it's a production company that I'm not particularly crazy about. They did The Purge, Paranormal Activity, Ouija, Whiplash, Green Inferno, The Darkness, to name a few. And they're okay, I guess, but I don't exactly jump for joy when I see their logo in movies. So next we get this shot of like a family moving into a new home. You see the U-Haul. And I get this really bad feeling that this movie is going to rehash a lot of the plot elements from the original Craft. The whole New Girl on the Block kind of plot line. I mean, I'm not saying they are, but I'm getting those vibes. Of course, it's always great to see Michelle Monaghan. I loved her in True Detective Season 1. And it's also always great to see David Duchovny from The X-Files. That's a plus. I do, however, have to say something about this scene here. So this young woman in the floral print dress, I believe she's going to be our protagonist or hero throughout the film. But in this scene, she seems like she's going into her menstrual cycle or period or whatever. And these asshole dudes behind her are clearly laughing at her and having a good time about it. And I can't help but think of Stephen King's Carrie. If you guys remember Carrie in the beginning of the film, Carrie, after gym class, is in the shower, and she goes into her period, and not having ever been told what her period was by her psycho Christian fundamentalist mother, she has a full-blown panic attack, and the other girls in the locker room have a good laugh about it at her expense. It's a very awful scene, and I can't help but think of that watching this scene. And it's a total knockoff. I mean, I'm not going to knock the trailer for it, but that's how I felt about it. Also, I'm not sure if this is like how real young men would act in real life. I mean, I know some really dickhead guys, but if a girl goes into her period, I don't think it's something most people in 2020 would laugh about and condone. I don't know if it would go down this way. But again, maybe it would. Furthermore, I feel like it's also very on the nose. Like, the trailer's already telling us, like, this is the good guy, her, and these are the bad guys, these are the bullies. We know where it's going. I would just like some moral ambiguity. So she gets up and flees to class or whatever and rushes to the girls' bathroom. And while she's in the girls' bathroom, we get our first look at the other three girls who are probably going to be a part of the Coven, like the original Craft. And I've got to say a few things about these new girls and their overall appearance and how I feel about it. So I'm not saying these girls aren't great actors. I'm not saying they're not going to do a good job, but they just don't hit me the same way the original cast did. I mean, you go back and look at Fairuza Balk and Rachel True and Neve Campbell, and it's like, my God, they just had so much presence, especially Fairuza. I mean, she just captured the essence of this evil 90s bitch. I mean, she reminds me of a lot of Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. You know, when you watch The Dark Knight, you don't give a fuck about seeing Batman. You just want to see Heath Ledger. And that's how I feel when I watch The Craft. I just want to see Fairuza Balk more and more because she just has that face, you know. And I'm not blaming these girls for that. I'm not saying they're not great actors, but I'm looking at them and I just see some like TikTok millennials, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Anyways. So this is what I'm talking about when I say they're rehashing the plot elements from the original Craft. Because in the original Craft, our protagonist became friends with the Coven because she was being preyed upon by that jock bully guy. And it's very obvious they're doing the same thing again here. And by the way, that bathtub looks like a bowl of Lucky Charms. And yeah, so far this trailer just seems to be a direct copy of the first film. I could be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but those are the vibes I am most definitely getting so far. Nope, I'm not wrong. They are literally stealing scenes from the original fucking Craft. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, look at this and then look at this. I mean, couldn't they have done something original for these characters? Like, the original Craft girls had their own story arc, their own introduction to witchcraft. They had their own path. Why couldn't they give these girls something different? Give them something new? Give us, the viewer, the audience, the consumer, something original. My God, this is lazy writing. So again, you're starting to see why I'm not impressed by this trailer. And again, this film might still be good, but so far it is not looking good for it, because I'm just seeing a whole lot of rehashing of original stuff from the original movie. Moving on.
If we can do that, what else can we do?
We need to put a spell on Timmy.
Of course, and now they're talking about putting a spell on the cute jock guy that was bullying the protagonist in the beginning. Why does this sound so familiar? Oh wait, it's because we've seen it before. That's right.
One rule of the
My
craft.
mistake.
If a person is a danger to herself or others, they will be.
Okay, so how the hell did she get a picture of Veruza Balk's character, Nancy Downs? Like, did she find it? Are they at the same high school or something? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Or maybe, now this would be really cool, maybe this is Nancy's younger sister, the main character we've been seeing with the short hair. And maybe she's like, you know, my younger sister got done dirty by that one bitch, and now I'm gonna get revenge. Or something like that. That might be an interesting little plot twist, but I guess we'll find out when the movie comes out. But I'm definitely curious to see how she got a copy of this Polaroid. Interesting stuff. Okay, so montage, badass walking on the hall scene, okay. Whatever, club scene, using powers to smack girl's head against wall, Ouija board, whatever. Alright. Nightmares.
Careful, a lot of weirdos out here.
We are the weirdos, mister.
No, they fucking didn't. Please tell me I didn't just hear that. Did they really just steal that scene too? I mean, you already stole the floating scene. You had to rehash this fucking little tagline too.
Watch out for those weirdos.
We are the weirdos, mister.
Well, that's all, folks. Overall, I'm open-minded. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm going to watch it when it comes out, if only because I'm a fan of the original Craft and I want to see what they do with this sequel. I won't hold my breath. I am not expecting a masterpiece. I'm not expecting anything great whatsoever. But I will watch it, and I will definitely do a review on the Craft Legacy when it comes out. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And as always, take care.